Well, hello friends out there, Rob here. Today I would like to give you a pro tip about doing some noise dampening to the Tascam Portacapture X8 and X6. Before we get ahead, I want to talk to you about these screws. You have to take off 6 screws, and those 6 screws are hidden. 2 of them are hidden underneath a little plug up at the very top. There's a little rubber feet that you have to use to take off. And then we also want to be careful about these contacts because 2 of the contacts extend up from the board. See how they stick up from the board? So just make sure that you're aware of that. The next thing we want to be aware of as we're taking this apart is that the front microphone capsules are directly wired in, and we want to lift out straight. Just lift it up and then tilt it forwards and you'll be good to go. Now as I look at this area, you'll see there's a lot of empty space, hollow space, with that hard plastic that you touch, which causes a lot of these resonant ringing sounds. And what I like to do is just put a little piece of microfiber, unused microfiber cloth in there, no printing on it, nothing metallic, to help dampen that area just a little bit. And I'll show you another trick that we're going to use here too. But as we're closing this up, just to make sure that everything's going to fit right, I want to kind of make sure that that's going to fit in there so that it can sit before I add some more. So we do this one piece of sound dampening material at a time. And that immediately makes this entire unit just feel so much more sturdy and robust. So after a few minutes of shaking and poking and prodding, I was able to determine that the rattling sound I was hearing was coming from the wires that connect the microphone capsules to the unit. So what I'm doing here is grabbing another microfiber cloth and I'm cutting it into a nice little shape that I can stick down in this area. Now that we close this up, it won't take but just a minute, being careful to make sure that we align the front microphone tracks with the battery compartment, and now I'm shaking it and there is no more rattle. So, and with that, it's time to go ahead and reinstall the batteries. So I'm putting the batteries in first here before I put in my screws, just to make sure everything's going to sit up the way that I want. Okay, for this final part, I'm going to cut another piece of microfiber cloth, and this is going to allow me to cut a custom shape to fit in the battery compartment. So we're doing this because we're trying to isolate all the parts of the unit that could cause sound from handling noise. And this unit just feels solid. I'm testing it out right now to make sure everything's going to work the way that I want before I waste the time putting the screws in case I needed to add something. So the final part to all this is just adding the screws back to it, which takes place just as you would expect in order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And now the unit just feels solid with quite a bit less noticeable sound noise from handling. It's really nice. I like it. It feels good and solid. I hope you do too. Guys, if you like this type of video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. I answer all subscriber and member comments, and I'll catch you all on the flip side. Bye for now.